We're live. Hi guys, it's me. It's the Anachronist. I'm back for a second stream. Oh dear. I'm still hearing my own microphone. This is a problem. Oh dear. I will be right back. What's up? Can you fix it? Fix it? You still have the stream open, don't you? Thank you. Alright. After that short technical difficulty, we're back. Today I'm playing more Pong on my own. Um, yeah, and I guess we'll see how it goes. Let me for those who didn't catch the first stream or are watching from the second video or however I'll edit these videos, let me explain the concept to you. I am the Anachronist. I am someone who is out of their time. And with this series, I'm planning to play through a bunch of games that I didn't actually grow up playing. Games that came before my time. And I'm playing through them chronologically, starting with Pong, which is the game I'm still playing right now. And yeah, working my way through all these retro games up to hopefully eventually modern gaming. And I'm trying to make it as authentic as possible, playing the games on their original consoles, as you can see right here. This is the Super Pong console, which, I mean, to be fair, it's not the original Pong console, but it's basically the sequel. It's got some extra game modes. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'll go and turn on the console. Hopefully, you can see it right there. Now I've connected it slightly different than last time, so hopefully, whenever the Elgato decides to kick out the game footage, because it decides to do that apparently, I can very easily, or I can still see the screen myself, so I won't completely die. And I have a little hotkey here that I can press, and hopefully it will be fixed right up. So I guess we'll see when that happens. Now, as opposed to last stream, I don't really have as much of a plan for how I'll, yeah, what I'll do this stream. I guess we'll just play some Pong, just practice a bit, and hopefully next stream I can have a contest with someone and do some multiplayer Pong, what it's designed to do. So I guess we start in practice mode. And we'll put it on about 3/4. Oh, that's a bit too easy, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Let's just practice a bit to start it out with and work our way up. Try some locking patterns and all that. Smart. I'm very good at this game. All right. I guess I need something to talk about. Oh. We'll just try to get. Well, this is just to practice a bit. I really need some viewers, man. One viewer, which is myself. Or maybe it's Ryan. Or maybe it's the bot. It could be. It could be anyone. All right. So, to line up the shots properly, I gotta carefully work my way up. Just carefully catch it. All right, that's horizontal. That's not quite what I meant. Oh, look, it's a locking pattern. Who would have thought? That's not quite what I want, though. Like, I can make it go fast, which might make it easier, because if it goes fast, the angles will get shallower. So if I move it down a little bit more, it'll go up not too far. Oh, interesting. It also wants to go down again. It wants to force itself into that locking pattern. It's interesting because it seems like the little thing that I set up at the right side of the screen also deflects the ball at an angle, and when it's hitting it right there, it'll reflect it horizontally back. But if it hits it more upwards, oh, I didn't mean to score there. I just want to show something off that I find interesting. So if we go further up, I put the bat down a little bit, so now you can see. Oh, no. I wonder how that angle is calculated. Because right there, it shoots it up a lot more. Right there, it shoots it down. It seems random, but yet there are these patches where you can get a locking pattern where it goes horizontally. So it's not randomized. It might be randomized per spot, but then consistently on that one spot. I don't know if that makes any sense. So like if it hits it right there where it just hit it, it'll always reflect it in that angle, but the angle itself might be randomized. But I'm not sure about that. I think there's a structure to it. I'll just have to figure out what it is. So if it hits it at the top, it will reflect upwards. Is that every time? I guess we experiment. There it also hits upwards. Over there, it also hits upwards. Or at slightly different angles, but that might have just been because of the ball's speed. If I hit it down there, it will almost go horizontally. And if I hit it in the middle, it'll go down. So there's a horizontal. Oh, look, there's another horizontal spot. So right here is the locking pattern. Right at the top of the right bat. I don't know if it's really called a bat or if it's more of a pole or of a wall. Right there's a locking pattern. Right there it reflects it horizontally. If I go up a little bit more, I'd score a point, which is not quite what I wanted to show off. Right there it reflected upwards. Alright, here's the other lockup pattern. Down here it also has one of those. If I go to the middle, it will always reflect back at an angle. Which makes me think... Oh, look at that, I can hear the alert pings. Welcome, peace, thanks for the follow. Alright, let's do another practice mode. Let's put it a bit higher, because that was too easy. I could also put it all the way up and just look at the angles, because it's interesting. Right here it hits it in the middle. If it hits it in the middle, apparently the ball goes up. And there it goes down. Oh, there's a... Sus. I don't know how this is calculated, because I've hit it down a bit. Of course, that spot will change. So there's a... It's funny, if I turn the thing all the way up, past the limit of the screen, it'll disappear. And I'll score a point instantly. Same if I point it all the way down, obviously. Oh, look, okay. The signal cut out, but I can still see the screen. So that's nice at least. At least I won't immediately die when the signal cuts out. But now I can try and see if I can actually reset the signal by just pressing this button right here. Actually, pressing the other button right here. Look! Experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by while I try turning it off and back on again. Or perform some percussive maintenance. Please realize that these are older games and systems not designed to be compatible with today's technology. Thank you for listening. Alright, let me turn it back on. It'll take like 5 seconds, maybe 10. And then hopefully it'll actually work. Come on. Any moment. Any moment. Please. No. I tested this off stream. Don't film me now. This is unfortunate. Let me try pushing the button again. Maybe I pushed the wrong button. I doubt it though. Oh, maybe I did press the wrong button before. One moment, please. It's reactivating now. Unless Ryan did something off screen, which I didn't see, but we'll see. Now, whether this is actually working, I'm not quite sure. Alright, let me try turning it off and on again one more time. There, it's off. And a little longer. I should probably look at the camera rather than at the screen, because there's nothing to see on the screen right now. So I gotta provide the entertainment myself. You can hear a very nice sound of the lockup pattern that I created. I can also just play and tell you what's going on, but I don't think that would be very interesting. Let me try once again activating it. If that doesn't work, oh, that does work. One moment, please. Anytime now. Would be great. Alright, Ryan, would you by any chance be available to check whether the game capture is working correctly? Or will I have to do that myself? I see something moving. Thank you. Sorry for the stream failing so soon. Right, well, this sound is kind of annoying, isn't it? I wonder if the same lockup pattern will persist if I put it in a different game mode. No, it won't. Oh, crap. Well, you didn't see that, obviously, but that didn't work. I can show you after. If all else fails, I can aim the camera at the screen again. But I hope it doesn't have to come to that. Alright. There's a lockup pattern again. It's back to one moment, please. Alright. I wonder if the lockup pattern persists if I... Alright. I'm just gonna try something, and I'll show you afterwards if it's successful. No. Almost. So close. Alright. I wonder if I get a lockup pattern going in one of the other game modes and I switch to practice mode. It will persist. That is interesting. That means that the outermost part of the wall actually does act like a bat. Or at least the center part of it does, but I imagine that's how it's done. I think the wall might just be a bunch of bats stringed together. Well, what's going on, Ryan? I guess it is, isn't it? So frustrating that it works off stream and then on the practice stream as well. And then while actually streaming, of course, it first thing it does is break. Well, I mean, I shouldn't. I cannot read the chat right now. Thank you. Okay. Oh, should I have told you? Well, I mean, it's on the stream. This might be getting frustrating. Let me make it more interesting. Never mind. Okay. So, can you check the Elgato software and see if it's visible on there? I don't know if you've done so already. Oh no, then you'll have to close OBS actually. Never mind, that's not a good idea. We can try and restart OBS, or we can just aim the camera at the screen, unless you have other things you want to try. Huh. OBS, why you be like this? Yeah, I thought so. It's used by another application. See, sorry to break the immersion of the stream. Maybe at some point I'll actually get good at acting, and I can act like I'm a time traveler stuck in 1976 playing Pong, because that's the only game that's remotely available in that time. There's some kind of link to the future. He has like this one feed, which is the live stream, obviously. Oi. Yep. Should be on HDMI. I know I changed it, but I changed it back, and it worked earlier. Yeah, I changed it, but I changed it back again. I changed it before when I was inputting the composite feed directly into the Elgato, which I'm now no longer doing. I'm inputting the composite into the TV, the screen that I'm seeing, and splitting off, then feeding it into the HDMI converter, and then back into Elgato. I don't think it's those settings, but oh well. This sound might be getting annoying. Let me make it more randomized by failing at this game. Let me see if I can get a different lockup pattern. Alright. I mean, we do have a be right back screen, which is nice. Wow. replug. I mean, I can. I guess you see my back. Maybe that's not too fine. You know what? You don't get to see me. I'm hidden. You'll never find me. Alright, replug the console. I'll just replug everything. Replug the console into the splitter. Replug the splitter into the HDMI. Replug the output. Replug the input to the Elgato. And the power to the Elgato. And the alternative feed. Why not? And finally, where even is this going? Well, it's one of these. Which one? I'm not quite sure about. Not this one. This one. Alright. I've replugged everything. Bottom right corner. Yeah, I know. I turned off the camera temporarily. I'll turn it on again. Wonder if the settings are preserved. Otherwise, I'll have to. Yeah. There we go. I can deal with the camera. And look at that, the feed is back. That actually worked. I didn't expect it to. We can play more Pong! As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by the Elgato game capture device, I didn't touch it like... Okay, whatever.
It was not centered!
You know what, I can also just play a very, very difficult place of Pong. Game of Pong for myself, you know? Plays it at over 7/8. See if I can manage to score with this. I managed to, like, spectacularly avoid the ball. Or the square. I don't know why they call it a ball if it's not actually round. Like, this is a square. This is all... Oh, come on. I'm better than this. Oh, nice. I guess you'd call it a cube then. Mathematically, there's a difference between a ball and a sphere, where a sphere doesn't have any, what's it called? Any volume. A sphere is hollow, and a ball is not. A ball is, what's the opposite of hollow? Solid? No, not solid. My English is failing me, I'm afraid. But there's a difference between a ball and a sphere in maths. I wonder if the same is true for cubes. Where a cube... Does a cube have volume? Like, mathematically? I don't know, this is just a random side tangent, I'm sorry. I got curious about if you call this a ball, but it's actually displayed as a square, then it wouldn't be a ball. You see like a two-dimensional slice of the game. But it would be a cube. But a cube might not be the right term if a cube doesn't have any volume. Maybe it should be like a box. I don't know. Or maybe a box is... it doesn't have volume and it's the other way around. Where... Alright. Thanks, Ryan. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe a cube does have volume, whereas a box doesn't. I'm not quite sure which is... I want to say equivalent, but that's not it. Like analogous. I don't think I'm explaining myself very well here. Do better with paper. We're playing a game here. I'm getting distracted. Yeah. Let's just try and win this. Alright, so slowly work your way up and then finally score. That seems to be the general strategy here for this practice mode. Like, you can get it pretty horizontally. And then at this point, if I move it upwards when it's still going so slow, the angles are greater, so it's not going to actually hit the right spot. But now that it's going faster, and I've had it stuck in this lockup pattern for a little while, I can move the bat slightly down. A little bit more. A little bit more. And into the hole it goes. There's some strategy to this game. Oh, thank you. Thank you for getting it at the exact same angle again. I just gotta repeat the same thing as last time. Just gotta wait till it bounces 8 times, because then it speeds up all the way. Then I move the bat slightly down. And, well, that was a bit too much. I moved it down too much. Let me try again. There we go. Oh, now it threw the ball at a different angle. That is unfortunate. I messed it up. Couldn't have repeated it a third time. This game is predictable, so I think if I had done the same exact thing twice, that I would have gotten the same starting scenario again. I think the way the serves are calculated is also based on how the ball leaves the screen, or the cube, or whatever you call it. So if we can replicate the situation again, I might be able to just kind of, you know, exploit the system. Get it up. Oh, it doesn't want to go up. Oh dear. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? Alright, move up. Not that much. Oh, look at that. It's all the way at the bottom of the screen. Oh, there's another lockup pattern right here. I didn't realize that was a thing. I didn't even know the ball could reach that. Like, it's going through the wall, actually. I think I found a glitch. Guys, I found a glitch. In a 45-year-old game. Over 45-year-old game. I found a glitch. Where can I file a bug report, please? Look, the ball's going through the wall. It's it's glitching through the wall. Unbelievable. 0 out of 10. It's funny because it is bouncing off the wall. Or maybe it is. Oh, let me move it down. It's going so fast that you can't even see if it's actually hitting the walls. Are they walls? I don't know. What is the perspective on Pong? Are we like, is it like a top-down tennis game? Because then they are walls. But it might also be like a side view, but in space. You know, where there's no gravity. The ball doesn't automatically go down, but you look at it from the side. Then again, there's no up in space, so it's all a matter of perspective. You know, I don't know what they were envisioning when they created Pong. I think it was based on the tennis game from Magnavox. So I think if this is supposed to be tennis, then this is like a top-down view. But that's not how I view this game mode. Like, the first time I saw this game mode, I thought maybe it's like basketball, because you gotta get the ball all the way in the top into a little thing. But if that's the case, then we're viewing this not top-down, but as a side view. And the thing at the right is the pole with the basket on top of it, and the basket is just represented by a hole. Well, isn't there sports? I mean, there's a little like Aztec sport or something where you have to get a ball through a hole. Look at that, we got another viewer. Wonder who it is. I don't think I can see my viewers at the moment. Oh, I'm distracted. And lose point. Oh, well. I guess I made up for it. Or the game made up for it. I don't know. I don't know who's in charge here. Am I playing the game? Or is the game playing me? Playing enough Pong might get you mad, you know? The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. This game can get pretty monotonous after a while and can feel like doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe they'll go mad. Streamer goes mad live on stream. Breaking news. Alright. No, no, no. Go up. A bit further. There. If I lose 4 times in a row, I'll be so angry. Alright, get it. Leave it be. Leave it be for a second. Get into its lockup pattern. Now it's all sped up. Go slightly down. Oh, that doesn't work. I guess it's a different lockup pattern if I go like this. Look at that, I went from one lockup pattern to another lockup pattern. So, just to take a guess, if I move it slightly more down, will it actually get into the hole? Or will it fill? I see a comment. Did you play The Game of Life by the British mathematician John Horton Conway? I know of The Game of Life. I think The Game of Life is a very fascinating concept, and it shows like chaos theory and all that. I've seen plenty of videos about it, and I did have an app installed on my phone for a while where you could play The Game of Life, and you could do so with different starting settings. Actually, The Game of Life is like a 0-player game, I guess, because the game kind of plays itself. All you do is set up an initial state, set up some rules, and then it plays out. Like basically you have this big grid of different boxes, and the box can be on or off or alive or dead, and based on which boxes are on, which neighbors to a box are on, a random box will be on in the next iteration. I see the signals out again. I guess I can try. I can wait for a bit. First, see if it fixes itself magically. And otherwise I can try and turn it back off and off and back on again. And hopefully it works this time. But let's wait a second. Oh, I think I know what happened. I got a new fridge. It's connected to the same socket as my PC is. And I've noticed when the fridge turns off, it's like a little power spike or power surge, which makes my screen go off. And I think I just heard the fridge go off. And it might turn off more than just the screen. It might have just made the game capture device turn off for a second, which is why it's being annoying right now. Alright, let me see if I can restart it. Turn it off. Here's my wonderful error message I made earlier today. I might want to change it if anyone watching the stream is epileptic, you know, it's a bit much. So I'll think about that. And now that I've waited a proper 10 seconds, I'll turn it back on again. This time press the right button. So it's this button right here. Now, I have to wait a bit. Just gonna lean back. That is kind of a problem with this game, I guess. I kind of have to hunch over to play it. It's not great for my back. Okay. Not hidden anymore. So why isn't it showing up? Right. Let me try this again. Now it's there. One moment, please. This is going to continue to be an issue. Wonder if it's going to be the same in playing the Atari games. So updates. I got some Atari games. I can show them off while we're waiting for the stream to fix itself. I can show them off on the console cam. Well, let me zoom out a bit. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, I don't know how to zoom out, so I'll just get them right here. Look, it's the next game. Oh, I moved the console. I'm gonna die now. I was doing so well. Hold up, let me fix it so I don't actually die while the stream is offline. While the thing isn't working. Look, I got it. I got Breakout, among others. This is the next game I'll play. It's got a bunch of game modes. It's got a bunch of levels. It's much more advanced than Pong. Let's see, what else have I got? Then, we have Space Invaders. Of course, classic. This is the third game I'll play. And then, here's some more teasers for later on. There's going to be some other games in the meantime, but eventually I'll probably play these games. So we got Defender. Oh. Defender. There, it's not mirroring. We got Miss Pac-Man. Of course, I also still got to play the original Pac-Man. It's hard to aim this because there's like a little bit of a delay for myself as well. And then we get Pitfall. Pitfall's interesting. It's like a... I think it's... Well, it's at least one of the first platformers that exist. I don't know how many platformers existed before Pitfall. And I also got Demon Attack. I might play Demon Attack one time, I don't know. It came with the console. It's not on my list, but perhaps, if y'all want to see it. But first, we got to actually modify the little Atari console. We got like a modification kit right here. And hopefully I can look into it with my dad. Right, if it was the fridge, then replug is required. I'm sorry I didn't read the chat earlier, but I'll replug it. Goodbye, camera. I don't want my butt to show up on the screen while I'm fixing up the camera, you know, or fixing up the game feed. I think that makes sense, right? It's a sensible thing to do. Not quite there yet. Right. Replug it. I get rid of the sound, but you can't pause this game. So like, I can either turn it off, which makes me lose my score, or I'll have to like put it away somewhere. But then I risk accidentally touching the tensiometers, little joysticks. They're not joysticks. What are they called? Control buttons. I don't know. Dials? I guess you can call them dials. I'll touch the dials and I'll ruin my score. I've almost won. Just 1 point away. I'm waiting. I'm waiting with scoring that last point until the thing is actually working again. Alright, I'll turn off and on. the thing again. See if it works this time around now that I've replugged it. There. I can turn on the camera again. I hope I didn't move the camera this time. I think it might be, I don't know. It's a bit hard to tell. I can't see it well from here. I think it might have moved. Which is weird because I didn't actually. Why does it do this? Alright, I'll turn back on the stream. The game capture device. And we'll see if it works. Well, I had hopes the second screen would be easier than the first, but given the technical difficulties, I don't know if that's the case. At least you can see the nice experiencing technical difficulties screen now. There's a lot we can test it a lot this stream, you know. It works. You know, if I turn off the game capture device, you can see the technical difficulty screen. So, hooray for that! We got something working. We got the thing working that indicates that the thing ain't working. Right. One moment, please. So Ryan, if you're there, was there anything else you did besides replugging and deactivating, reactivating that made it work just 10 minutes ago, or I don't know, 15 minutes ago? Last time anyway. I don't know if you're listening, but because what else can I try? I can show off more games, but no, these are all the games actually. I just showed them all off. I don't know if I completed my sentence earlier, but we got a modification kit. I ordered one, I got one, and probably together with my dad again. I'll try and put it together, put it into the Atari so it outputs an actual video. Was you replugging everything? I guess I only replugged the USB. I can try and replug all the other things as well. I'll do so. Oh, I read that as a question. It was 2 messages. Last fix was you replugging everything. I mean, switching it off and on. Besides that, don't know. Can you beatbox on the beat of Pong? I've thought about it. I don't think my beatboxing skills are quite good enough to get that kind of spotlight, you know. Maybe if I get really bored. I can do like a charity stream and make it like one of the one of the goals to reach. When we raise $100 for charity, I'll beatbox to the beat of Pong. Alright, I'll replug some other things. Right. Or maybe it's first deactivating it, then replugging, and then reactivating it. I could try that as well. I'll try that after this. So I've replugged a bunch of things now. deactivate. Welcome back to the experiencing technical difficulty screen. Please stand by while I try turning it off and back on again. Or perform some percussive... I haven't tried performing percussive maintenance yet. I don't think if I don't know if I quite trust it with... Well, I mean, this is a pretty sturdy console. Famous last words for the console. I smashed the thing into the wall. By some miracle, it works again. Alright, let me turn it on again. I've pressed the button. Now it's just a matter of time for the ultimate reactivation. Hold up, let me... No, never mind. It's like, let me switch the game mode so it becomes annoying again. But if I do that, the bat might not be quite in the right space, and I might win the game. I don't want to win the game yet. It seems a bit... what's the word? Before its time, anachronistic. No, that's not quite... I am looking for a synonym for before its time, but it's not the word anachronistic in this context. It's more like not preemptive. It's different. Pre something. If you want to help out, oi. Yeah, I turned it on again, but the button didn't seem to be working. I'll try again. Reassign source. Should I do that myself? Because then I gotta walk away here. It's just fine, I guess. I wonder if I can set up a hotkey for that as well. That will be for next stream then. And I guess what I'll do after the stream is get a different game capture device. See if that works better. Try it for a stream. If it doesn't work, I can always return it. And otherwise, money well spent to make game footage actually hold on for longer than 5 or 10 minutes. And I thought most of the time I can just deactivate and reactivate the thing and it'll work, but I'm not sure if that's the case anymore. I should have gotten a drink. Alright. I'll switch to... I'll try out my hotkeys. Think very hard about this. I think it's this key right here. Be right back. I think the microphone is still audible, so I also gotta mute that. And, well, before I do that, let me just say I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll fetch myself a drink. I'll try to reset the game footage. And see if that works. And otherwise, I might have to restart the stream again. So I'll see you in like 5 minutes. There you go. Here's your Pong sounds. I'm aware. I'm also confused about why that's happening. The overlay is still there. It's weird. It's still visible. There it is. Now it's gone again. I accidentally dragged the other thing off screen. And then I got it back. And now it's there. Alright. Cool. Alright. Let's see if this works. There we go. It didn't work. It didn't save the settings. Crap. Alright, well, we'll be back again. No, that's not the one. This is the one. There we go. I'll become a professional streamer one day. Ryan, what are you doing? Uh-huh. I didn't do that. Amazing. Ryan, can I have control of my PC back? It didn't save the settings. Interesting. Wait, but it is there. The underlay. There it is. Alright. Let's see if this transition works. Alright. Now, don't mind me coming in from the back. Hello. I'm back. Look, we can see Pong again. It's a bit different. Oh, yeah, it's working. We're using the camera directly again, just like last stream. We really gotta fix these technical issues. Of course, they show up differently. Chat paused due to scroll. I can't see the chat right now. Man, hold up, let me. I'm. Oh, thank you, Ryan. That helps. Yes. Yes, peace. It's the Pong music. Alright, I guess I can finish my game now. It's been going all this time. Alright, I'm at 14. Now slowly, if I mess this up. Oh dear. Slightly further up. I won. I did it. I've completed Pong. Let's try again. Even higher. After that, we'll try a different game mode. What turned off? Something turned off. So one of my lights turned off. I already saw it was low on batteries. I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure I charged the batteries last time, but I guess it gave out. I guess I didn't charge it correctly. You'll have to deal with a slightly less lit console then. Which isn't a problem because the console isn't being recorded right now. It's just my face, and my face is, I think, well lit enough. Alright, can I even score like this? Is it even possible? If you score 1 point. It'd be impressive. Not as impressive as winning this, but, you know. Alright. Just gotta wait for it to speed up. There. The locking patterns are at a different place if it's this high as well. No, not there. No, I think actually the way this is programmed... Oh, I scored. The way this is programmed, I think, is just that the right side is a bunch of bats chained together. Like, that's a bat. And then if we go down by 1 bat size, it should again have another lock like that. I'm gonna try to do. A little bit. That's more than 1 bat size. Well, I messed it up. Here's another one. Oh look, we got a different locking pattern. Let's go. This is different. Here it also bounces off the wall. And it works. It's consistent. Alright. Now I gotta move it down a bit. A little down. A little down, I said. Little down. Thank you. And then up. Down. Not that much. Alright, now I gotta go further up, I think. Come on. I appear to be a little stuck here. I guess there's some limitations with this game mode. It seems to keep getting stuck in the same spots. So maybe I've set myself up for failure. because there's only a few possible angles, and if those angles make it so the ball appears in the same spot, or the same spots, then there might only be a limited number of spots which the ball can land in, which means it might literally be impossible to score a point. Like once you reach this speed. Like I can switch between those. This one here and this one up here. I could switch another time. Oh, look. See? That also. So both angles. I think there's... let's see. There's a couple of segments. I should get the manual. Next time, I gotta remember to get the manual for Pong. Show off what's in there, because it's actually pretty interesting. It divides the bat into like 7 segments, I think. Which means the middle segment will just let it bounce horizontally. And the 2 segments to the bottom and top, like this one, will have that angle. But that angle lines up precisely with the bat on the right side, so you can get it into another locking pattern. And the same is true for 2 angles, or this one, slightly steeper angle. See, that also lines up. Fascinating. And I think there might be a 3rd angle. So I gotta hit it all the way at the edge of the bat. Alright, let me get it down first. See if I can actually score points with that knowledge. Get it down again. Alright. There's another lockup pattern. I guess I can try and go for the 3rd angle here. Like there. Nope, it just gets stuck into that other place. There really seem to be only a couple of possible places. I might have made it impossible for myself to score. Unless I do something different in the first, when it's still going slowly. Because then the angles are still different. Because it is possible to score, because I've scored. Alright, well there's a lockup pattern. How about up here? Not quite. But if I go like this... No! Gotta move it slightly down. Oh, and it resets again. No. Go there. Stay. Stay! There you go. There's another one. But then if I... I lose. Things are happening. Alright. Oh. That's dangerous. Ah! Why did it suddenly go up? It bounced horizontally first. I scored a point! It is possible. But like I said, probably only if you set it up in the first couple of moves. Because at a certain point, it gets so fast and the angles get set, and then you can only get lockup patterns. I might win this still. I won't, but like, it's fun to hope. Alright. Oh. Man. So close yet so far. Oh, no. I made the analogy before, like last stream, but this feels very much like trying to get the DVD corner to hit, or DVD logo to hit the corner. I even think I misspoke in the same way there. I think last stream I said corner instead of logo as well. Try to get the DVD corner into the logo. That doesn't make any sense. Why do I make the same... I gotta watch back the stream from last week and see if I did make the exact same mistake there. If I misspoke the same way. Because that's funny. Like, how... That's interesting. Like, is my brain wired in such a way that I make that exact same mistake twice? Oh. Alright. Now I just gotta win 12 times in a row. Piece of cake. I can do this. Well, there you have it. I made a mistake and I lost. All right, I'll try a different game mode. We'll do some catch. Why won't we? We'll do some catch. I'll control both bats. Or what do they? I'll control both holes, I guess, because it's not that bats you can. It's not bats anymore in this game mode. It's like an anti-bat. As always, left is winning. Once again, proving my left-handedness. They say I should practice more with right. Oh, right. That was the thing I did last stream, where I turned the console around. So left is right is left, and I can practice with my right hand. My right hand really sucks at this. Righty scored a point. Do it again. No. Let's cheer for the different sides, right? Like righty is the underdog here. Whereas lefty is scoring point after point. It's not fair. Alright, righty, you have a chance. You messed it up, righty, I'm sorry. Oh, you got another chance. Let's do it. Oh. Unfortunately, you had enough chances and you messed them all up. Righty, you can do it. I believe in you. Lefty, don't you dare. Oh, almost. Oh, that was a mean one. Ah, doesn't even give righty a chance. Let's go, righty. You scored a point. You can do this. Get your tech person to play a game with you. Well, I would if he would wish to show up on camera. He's still debating that, I think. Oh, righty, you're catching up. You can do this. I believe in you. I know lefty is strong. But you can be stronger. Just gotta believe in yourself. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can win a game of Pong. Here's your chance. He doesn't have to show up on camera. It's true, we could play a game with just the footage and turn off the cameras. I think he's busy now, though. But that might be an idea if I can't find anyone else for the stream next time. But I might be able to find someone else as well. We can have a tournament. That would be nice. A Pong tournament. Alright, lefty, you just gotta score 9 times in a row. You can do this. So close. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, once again we see that lefty is the champion. Let's I'm just gonna turn around the console so now it's upside down. Unfortunately, you can't see that because the camera feed is aimed at the TV screen. But just believe me when I say the console is upside down. And now let's see if the potentiometers have anything to do with it. Maybe righty is really not that bad and might actually win a game of Pong. But it's the actual dials that are the curse. And now I've turned them around. So left controls right, right controls left, which is a bit disorienting. Now I guess we see if it's the dials. Alright, I've got to get used to this. This is different. Because left is right, and right is left, and I'm confused. You see, I moved the other thing there. We're going pretty even now. But maybe that's because I don't know what I'm doing for either of them. Now, if you want to cheer for a righty, righty is controlling the left side. So it's about green. I guess they do have different colors as well. Right controls left, which is green. Left controls right, which is purple. So if the theory holds up, if left wins here, or rather, if purple wins here, then my left hand is really just better than my right hand. If green wins here, then it might be that one of the dials of the console is just better than the other one. I'm really struggling with this. Going so fast. Move with the thing. There we go. Just seem that left is winning. Which is confusing to say because left is on the right side. So, in a way, right is winning, but my left hand is winning. Which may prove the theory that it's just about the dominant hand. Although, he's not winning quite as much as last time. Now, obviously, you gotta keep in mind a conflict of interest here. I don't know if conflict of interest is the right term, but I am controlling both sides, so I could like subconsciously be playing better for one than the other. I'm trying to not do that, but you know, might be a subconscious thing. Might be placebo, you know? Might be like, I think the right side, or I think my left hand is better than my right hand. So if I actually believe that, then my left hand might actually be playing better than my right hand, not because it is better, but because it believes to be. Also, there might be a thing to be said about right halves and left halves of the brain. My left half of the brain controls the right bats. Actually, no. The left half of my brain controls my right hand, which controls the left bat. So left hemisphere of my brain controls left bat. Or whole, I guess. Oh. This is going so fast. So confusing when it goes fast because then I forget that the sides are switched. I'm just like, I'm trying to move the other bats. There. get in the hole. You get in the hole. This is not inappropriate, I swear. It's just referencing an M&M advertisement, please. There. Oh. Do it again. You failed. Or I failed. I really have no one but myself to blame for any mistakes. Or maybe the game capture device, you know, can screw me over. Alright. Come on, righty. You can win this one. Lefty is out of its element. So are you, but, you know, you're the underdog. You're always out of your element. I don't know if that's how underdogs work. Righty's catching up. So close. Now, I don't know if the placebo theory actually makes a lot of sense, because if I'm rooting for the underdog, I'm rooting for my right side. I want my right side to win. But maybe it's more... maybe it's not so much about what side you want to win, but what side you believe to win. And that's what is subconsciously enforced. Ah, come on, righty, do it again. Yes, 2 more times. One more time, come on, you can do it. This is exciting. No. Oh no, it's the winning point. Oh, come on, righty, you can do this. It's all come down to this. Ah, righty has won. He's done it. Let's go. So, this might confirm the theory that it's the potentiometers, that it's dials that are the issue. That one of them might be a bit more smooth or a bit more sensitive than the other, which may throw off one of the games. I can see if I turn it the right way around again. I can try and turn them the same amount. It's a bit hard to see on this screen, but if I go to a game, then the ball will be in the way. Well, I can. It's fine. I can switch to. Here we go. This might be easier to see. Alright, they're both at the bottom now. Now if I both turn them to the right, or no, that's already too far. Let's take a quarter. Alright, they're both at the bottom. If I both turn them about 1/8, right there, then it seems like the right side is slightly more sensitive, but it's not exactly a well set up experiment because it's kind of hard to judge. If I put my fingers on the left and right side of the dial itself, by which I mean, it's a bit hard to show off right now. Well, there's 2 sides. Where there's the dial consists of 2 parts. There's a big round thing, and on top of that there's a small round thing which you hold on to. If I grab onto the big round thing, it's easier to turn it more sensitively. Shut up. So if I turn it 1/8, then it's easier to tell. So that's 1/8, I think. That's about 45 degrees, right? And this one, I do the same. It's also 1/8. But now it seems the left side is more sensitive. Huh. Look, it's actually playing a game of Pong. Alright. What to do? I'll play a normal game of Pong. Look, I can reset the score. Oh, look. It's over. Now you can see the score. And wait, why was it already reset? I hadn't pressed the button yet. Confused. Someone is messing with my game. Maybe if I just touch it lightly, or it already resets. Let's see. No. Oh yeah. Alright, I don't have to press the button very hard. Like, I can't see it resets unless the score is already shown on screen. Like, here you see it's reset to 0. But if I press the start button, the score resets. But you can't always see it. Like, now there's a point scored, it's 1-0. And if I press the start button now, it's 1-0 again. Who would have thought? You didn't see it change. Anyway, I need to get something to drink, and I'll restart again. Alright. Restart. I wish I could reserve, but for that I'll have to turn the game back off. Or off and back on again. I don't want to do that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. I can do it. Because I'm not actually recording the game footage itself. Play a game of Pong. Oh, gotta get used to this again. Actually, what I can try now that the console cam isn't an issue, or that the console cam is focused on the screen, I can move the Pong console, put it on my lap, which means I won't have to sit as hunched over. I can sit back and relax while playing Pong. Only the only issue is the cable might not be long enough. Well, maybe it is. Right, I'll reset it again. Nope. I can sit all the way back here. I should move the microphone a bit closer then. There we go. I hope it's not too visible on the camera, on the webcam, but whatever. Am I still fairly audible? Anyone watching the stream? Is this good audio quality? Because this is nice and relaxing. Just sitting back. Just that I can't put my legs anywhere really. I could. Why not? Just put my legs like this. Ugh. There we go. Reset it. Play a game of Pong. Alright, thanks. Thanks for verifying that the audio quality is alright. I've ran out of things to say. Does the one person in the chat have any questions? I do have 3 viewers apparently. So maybe there's more persons in the chat that just haven't chatted. Who's lurking? You can lurk, it's fine. I appreciate lurkers. Move so fast. Who designed this game? Why is it so difficult? I'm used to modern games. Where's the tutorial? Where's easy mode? Where's the accessibility settings? This game doesn't even have a freaking pause option. I mean, so do a lot of modern online games, obviously, but this is a single-player game. Not a single-player game, but it's an offline game. Of course you can pause it, but you can't, because it's... I said this last stream, but I wonder what the first game is with pause capability. And I wonder if we'll find out. I wonder if one of the games I've lying around here actually has the pause capability. Like, does Breakout have any pausing? I could look it up. That'd be a bit boring. It's more fun to experience so myself, you know, and at one point play a game and be like, oh, it's got Pong capability. The original Mario game. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Of course, or even just Mario Bros. Or Donkey Kong is even older. I'll play Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, then I'll play Mario Bros, and then I'll play Super Mario Bros. Not in that order, but there might be a bunch of games in between. Yeah, those are all on my list. I don't have them yet, but I will. We'll first have to get an NES probably for the Donkey Kong game. I mean, just like Pong, Donkey Kong originally came out on an arcade, and it loved to play the games on the original arcades, but it's a bit difficult to get an arcade. They're quite expensive, and I don't think it's a good idea to go live stream in an arcade hall. I don't even know how many arcade halls are nearby here, and if they would have any of the retro games, or just newer arcades. I haven't really looked into that. I haven't really gone arcade gaming before. That's something that could be fun. I don't know why I did this. I'm just kind of just staring at it. Alright. Someone needs to score a point. It's left again. Left is winning. So, what's up, Lightning? I know you are. Uh-huh. How dare you? How dare you assume such things? This is a very interesting game with fascinating gameplay. There's so many possibilities, even with just a simple game like this. Besides, we're having a very interesting conversation here. How dare you assume that Pong can get boring? Like, honestly. Heresy. Do you know the significance of this game, Ryan? Mutiny. Yeah, I can make. Nah, what's that supposed to mean? Of course you'd say that. You're always on his side. Suspicious, really. Alright, I'll play a game of doubles. Did you know, Peace, that this game mode exists? This will drive Ryan off. Feel my wrath. No. Wait, shit, you can actually do that. Hold up. He's moderating the stream. My next move is just hitting the ball. Alright? Better beats. Yeah, I agree. But Ryan doesn't. He'll end the stream to prove his point, or to prove his opinion, I guess. Yeah, sorry, square. It's not a ball. It's a square. Or like I said, it might be a cube or a box, but I don't know. That depends whether you interpret this game as in a 2D game as is, or whether it's a perspective and you're actually looking down upon something. It's you know, it's just interpretations. It's art, you know. Sorry. Hello, Zakonra. Welcome to the stream. I'm afraid we had some technical difficulties again. So, We're just filming it again. How's the Pixel game going? Well, it's going. It's going. You know, as always. I just had an argument with Ryan about how about the importance of this game and how it can never get boring, obviously. Ah. Well, you know, there's. But in all seriousness, there's only so much you can do with this game. I can still try some challenges and stuff, but you suggest a challenge? Training mode. I already did training mode for the first half of the stream. Keep it as long as possible in training mode. Alright, I'll do the training mode. I'll just count it, I guess. And then after that I'll... Well, what kind of upside down? You mean the console upside down or me upside down? Or do I have to like flip the screen? That's also possible. I already played it backwards earlier today. Yeah, it would be. Of course you. I'll first do the other challenge. Alright, I'll go to training mode. Here we go. Get it all the way up. Keep it in as long as possible. And no deadlocks. 1. Amazing. I did it. Kept it in for 1 bounce. 1. I suck at this game. 1. 2. 3. 4. We I don't think one is supposed to come up with a nickname for themselves, so call me whatever you like, as long as it's not inappropriate. 1, 2. Alright, I'm not allowed to deadlock. 3. Let's get to 20. So well, yeah. I mean, I guess you did. I'm not counting. Why am I not counting? Was this 4? 5? At least. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll get to 20. I'll get to 20. I'll do it. 1, 2. How about what? 3, 4, 5. What? Han? What kind of stupid name is that? I hate that name. Who calls themselves Han? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not getting frustrated. 1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just dissing on Ryan, you know. 2. It's not the full chat. It's just my moderators. 1, 2. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll read the chat when I'm 7, 8. When I lost. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But I'm trying to do trick shots. That doesn't help. Having fun with ping pong. Yes, having a lot of fun with ping pong. Anachro. Anachro works. Crony, Anna. I don't care. I lost count. This is unfortunate. I'll just count from here. I lost. 1, 2. That's possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a deadlock. I'm not supposed to do that. 10, 11, 12, 13. But for context, I'm trying to get to 20. Or I'm trying to keep it in as long as possible, but I'll set the limit at 20 for now because I appear to suck at this game. 2, 3, 4. I mean, is it really shortened if you're just dropping the article? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 syllables is too much. 4, 5, 6. L. Why L? AC is possible. Or is that AI? I can't quite see it from here. Anachro. 1, 2. You know, at some point I was also considering the name Anachronicler, which I liked as a portmanteau, but really doesn't fit the channel as well, because that kind of means that I should be telling stories. And that's not really the idea for this stream. But it's a cool name. It's up for grabs for anyone, you know? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that was a scary one. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, come on. Shit. I'm gonna go into a corner and cry. That's true. That's true, but I've already decided on the name. But you can decide on the nickname. Chronos is funny. I once did an ARG with was about Kairos and Chronos. Greek gods or titans. I think they were titans. 2, 3. Yeah, the username. The Anachronist was the name I decided on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. It's whatever the community decides. Unless it sucks. 2. Alright. If the other side reaches 15, I'm calling it quits. I won't have reached the challenge. It needs to have some stakes, you know? So 1. I have 10 more tries. 2. 3. No, wait, 1. No, I'm not cheating like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Name of a character now. Yeah, it doesn't fit for you, does it? 2. AC. AC works. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Tackle. 2. That's not. 3. I mean, I guess it's a nickname. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I did it, Ryan. 22, 23, 23. I made it to 23. Are you proud of me? It's not a very high score, I'm aware, but this is a difficult game, all right? Especially if you can't use deadlocks. Thank you. So all right. Now you say that I have to play a game upside down. Zakonra. What's your nickname anyway, Zakonra? Would it be Zach? Ryan. Ryan, don't just mute random people in my chat. I might take away your mod privileges. You deleted all our messages. All their messages, come on. An accident, you say? I guess you're new to moderating. Depends, what are you gonna do with those privileges? Will you use them responsibly? Well, is that a responsible usage? Not using them at all. I don't know. Sounds like negligence to me, you know? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play upside down. I just don't know how this is gonna work. Are you gonna make a taco playing with a controller in your profile picture? Well, I commissioned my current profile picture. I could replace it with a taco. If you want to make a very cool picture for me, I can at least temporarily replace my logo with a taco. All right. Let's see. How does this work? I can like this. It's just that you won't be able to see me upside down because the camera isn't faced the right way. I can put it down a bit. Here we go. Alright. I'll do it like this, I guess. This is so stupid. Oh, also I can't read the chat like this, so I'll just do a single round and then read the chat afterwards. Oh, this is actually doable. Oh, wait. Actually, left is still left and right is still right because I'm also holding the console backwards. It's just that I think it turns the other way now. Yeah, turning to the left makes it go up, or actually down, but from my perspective, it's up. This is not a comfortable position at all. This game might be over really quickly. I wish I could read the chat like this, but I can't. You did this. Your fault. Yeah, this is bad for my neck. Look, it's 69. I'm going delirious. No. All right, 5 more points. Ah, look at that! I got a deadlock. Just give me a moment. Hold up. All right. No. Why is it so close? I suck at both sides. Means it goes up evenly. Which means this game will never end. I didn't do that intentionally. Oh, come on. It just moves the other way than I expected to. Alright. This is better. I can rest my head on the little thing. The little coffee table. Which might be a little painful for my head, but at least my neck can get a rest. Alright, 1 more point. Or 2 more. Depending on which side scores first. Winning points. Alright. There's your round upside down. I hated that. That does mark 2 hours of streaming. But who says I gotta stick to the 2 hours exactly? Huh? Oh, man. I do deserve a break after that. Ryan, did you move the cursor? Hey, cat. You... It was a challenge. I'm sorry I can't read back the chat very far, but it was a challenge by Zakondra. You know, all for the views. Welcome back from Australia. Oi. Alright, I've done that chat. Oh. The fridge turned off, which meant my screen turned off for a second. We just scroll back. Sure, you can scroll back chat a bit, see what I missed. Kind of horrible things were people saying while I couldn't read the chats. Yeah, I've seen that. Listen, if random people were gonna join, were gonna pop in while I was upside down, they think it interesting, you know. They think it's an interesting stream, you know. They might stick around. They think, you know, that's the kind of content that draws people in. Yeah, like Ranger said. No, I'm fine with flipping the console upside down. But flipping it upside down while also upside down isn't going to be any harder than what I just did. And that wasn't very pleasant. You're gonna blackmail me with me playing Pong upside down. Because this is how I study, don't you know? I sit upside down, let all the blood flow through to my brain, and that's how I get smart. What if the console was backwards? I did that earlier today. I just put the console backwards. Actually, I should put the camera back up. I don't want to aim too much at my crotch, you know? Oh, no. There. That should go. I'm not ruining everything. Is the camera alright? I think the camera's alright. Look, this is... It's not very interesting putting the console backwards. Also because you can't... There's no console cam, you know? You can't even see what I'm doing with the console. Oh, of course you wouldn't blackmail me. See, I did this earlier. Peace was watching, he can attest. I was making it like a contest between my left hand and my right hand. I was cheering for my right hand because he was the underdog. And when I put the console backwards, the playing field was leveled, basically. Or at least it appeared to be. Whereas normally my left hand would win. Putting it backwards made them have equal chances. And right actually won. The winning point was very exciting. You can watch it back later. I upload these VODs to YouTube and I'll make videos of them eventually. I'll be sure to include the exciting win of my right hand. You can dress up as Wally and play Pong. Why? Oh. Oh, he is. Oh, I don't remember that. It's been too long since I've seen Wally. Wally's a great movie. It's my second favorite Pixar movie, right after The Incredibles. Right, Ryan? What were you saying, Ryan, earlier about the stream ending? How dare you even suggest such a thing? The stream never ends. This is my life now. But yeah, I am maybe gonna do like 1 or 2 more things and then call it a day. Oh, you were heading off soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Is there anything? Actually, now that you're all here, I can show off what I showed off earlier. You can also watch it back later, but look. Don't mind the stream. No, don't mind the gameplay. Can you see it on the camera? I'm not sure. I could also move the other camera. But I want to play one more round after this. Look, I can walk up to the... I got... Can you see that? Actually, that's easier. can show off my games. There's so many games now. I got the next game. lined up. I don't know if you can see it. It's way too dark, isn't it? No, that's unfortunate. One of the lights died earlier. Oh look, there's some tech help.
The thing is dead.
Like I said, yeah, I mentioned that.
Did you not charge it?
I thought I did charge it, but apparently something
not.
went wrong. Tech support. Right. You see it like this.
Hold up, almost. Oh, hold the camera for a sec. Don't drop that.
I won't drop the camera. I'm not an idiot. Cool.
Almost got it still focused. Otherwise, it's one big blur.
That might be clever. Turn off the console. Look, this one came with the Atari, which is over there. This one I already had. I don't know if I'll end up playing Demon Tech. I might. Not sure yet. It's not one of the most popular games. It's not on my list, but I might. But earlier, I bought some Atari games. I got the next one right here, lined up. Breakout. Now I should still fix the Atari console itself. I got some modification parts right here. I gotta fix that up with my dad probably. And we can fix it so it has AV video out, so I can actually stream that. And then we can play Breakout. And then I also got the game that comes after that already lined up, which is right here. It's Space Invaders. It's also a very popular one. And I got a couple more for later. There will be some other games in between. But I also got Defender, Miss Specman, and Pitfall. Yeah, I know. Space Invaders is a big one. You probably know Breakout as well. Like a popular, I think it's a clone of Breakout, is Arcanoid. Like it's basically Pong, but vertical, and you break blocks. No, there's multiple levels and everything. It's such a step up. It'll be such innovative gameplay, you know, after Pong. Well, I'm very excited to play it. But yeah. They could call it Super Pong. That would be copyright infringement. Or actually, it wouldn't be, because it's made by the same company. It's also... Breakout was also made by Atari, so... I guess it wouldn't be copyright infringement.
Isn't that already Super Pong?
Yeah, this console is called Super Pong. Or this game on this console, this is the Super Pong console. It's a dedicated console, so it's the same name. But yeah. So they could call it Super Pong to make it very confusing, because it's the same game company. They wanted to. It's not copyright infringement. I think I'll play one more game of Pong. And then probably call it a day. Pong game. Got any more challenges? Should I just... Thank you, Ryan, for being the cameraman. One of the stream tags says Super Pong. It does, because it's Super Pong. I put that in there. It's interesting that Twitch even lets you select Super Pong as a game for gameplay. Like it actually recognizes it, and it puts it as a sports game, which is technically true because Pong is a clone of a game called Tennis, which was also a video game. Which was like in a demo for the first ever console, the Magnavox Odyssey. And Pong was kind of derived from that. So I guess it is a sports game. Because it's tennis. Let's go. I'm the only Twitch streamer playing Super Pong. You see, you gotta build up your brand. You gotta be unique in your environment, you know? Yeah. Hey, listen, if this takes off, you'll be hired, alright? You still gotta figure out the things. Alright, I can reset the score by just pressing start. Alright, wanna make any bets on which side is gonna win? We got one vote for left. Red side. Interesting that you see it as red. I would see it more as like purple or pink. Well, I guess it depends on whether you call it the background or the bet itself. Because the background definitely looks more red to me, whereas the bet itself is more pink. I think it's kind of... The ball, yeah. The ball never loses. Unless you get it in a deadlock. Hold up. I can make sure the ball loses. Or at least never wins. Just give me a second. There. No, ah, crap, no. Try again. The ball will never win anymore. I'm sorry, the ball is lost. But this is boring gameplay, so we'll just... No! I forgot. Can you hear that on stream in the background? Can you hear the thing in the background? That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I put off most of my alarms, but I didn't expect the stream to go off on for this long, so there's an alarm going on. Let me set it in a deadlock. Let me turn off the alarm. There we go. Alright. Alright. We'll see which side wins. Yeah, sure. I can join. You are playing. Oh. I didn't do that intentionally. It looked like it was intentional. Air conditioning. Alternatively, you could go for alternate current. I know there's another one. Oh no, that's DC, which can be disconnect and direct current. I don't know if there's any other AC acronyms out there. Active communication. Armchair, I don't know. Artistically correct. Right side is winning. It's improbable. Wow. Right side has really upped their game. Haven't they? Actual character. Anonymous character. pull. Did I turn that feature on for the Twitch Elements bots? I'm not sure. I think there's a pull feature for the Twitch Element bot, or maybe there's a native Twitch feature for it as well. I mean, I can't really turn it on right now, but perhaps Ryan wants to try. Okay. Well, we can try it some other time. I'm not paying attention to the game, and left is winning. Sorry. Oh. Just missed that. That's what I get for trying to not hit it in the center. Trying to make it more interesting, because if I keep aiming for the center, eventually it'll get in a deadlock, you know? Left side is won. Oh, see you, peace. Thanks for hanging out here for a long time. You might have been, besides Ryan, you're probably the one who has watched my stream for the longest contiguously. I have no idea what's going on with modding people here. I think I kind of missed out on that conversation. But Sakonra, you were right with your bet that left was going to win. Unfortunately, there wasn't really a bet being made, so you win in honor, respect, that kind of thing, you know. Okay. Bragging rights, sure. It's the first the first set of bragging rights in this server goes to Sakonra. Nice. All right. Now, thank you all for hanging out, but I said this was gonna... Did I say this was gonna be the last round? I think I did. I hope I did. Otherwise it's very sudden, but I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for showing up. I did, thank you. Thanks for everyone who hung out in the stream. I'm sorry that the feed cut out again at the start of the stream and we had to switch to camera, but you know, it works as an alternative. Still gotta fix some things. I might try something with a different game capture device next time. Yeah, I guess that's it, and I'll go see if my hotkey for ending the stream works. See ya.